Hey friends, welcome back to another video. I know it's been forever. It's been way too long since I last posted. I was watching my videos and I was like, I seriously can't believe I just haven't vlogged in that long. And really, I think a big part of it was just going back to work. I didn't have as much free time as I typically did because I was on medical leave to edit and just to vlog. I had time to record. I just didn't have time to edit. That's just another like whole job of its own. So I apologize for those that have been watching my Achilles series and you're just like, where'd you go? Like, why hasn't she been posting? And I've been getting comments lately, so I'm just like, okay, it's time to get back. So here I am with another video. Thank you all for supporting and watching. And thank you to all my subscribers. I've gained so many throughout this series. So I just hope I just keep getting more subscribers. And I just hope I can get more content out for you guys this year. So here we are to wrap up this Achilles series. So before I jump into like details of what the last 10 months have been for me, I'm gonna do a recap video of everything that I kind of went through these last couple months, last 10 months. It hasn't been a couple, it's been a bit. So here's a quick recap for you guys. Guys, so it's been a week since my last appointment. I don't know why I'm raising my hand, but it's been a week since my last appointment. So like I told you guys, they said in 1 week from getting my boot, I take one pad off, and then on the second week I remove this last pad. So I just removed the first pad and I feel like I can walk, like not I can walk, but it's a little more comfortable, thankfully. So let me just show you guys. Okay, so I don't have crutches anymore. This is my little booty. Not holding anything. Because you guys fell with my boot. Good morning. My last pad comes off today. Yay. If I can get it off. All right, last pad gone. We're working with the flat boot now. We are ready. Okay, so I know that was a super, super long recap. Like, I'm sorry it took so long, but it's just, I really was trying to show you guys what I've been up to these last 10 months since I last posted. But I mean, really, I went back to work. I started lashing again because I do work full time, and then I lash on the side. I kind of try to be a little bit more normal with my foot, I guess, after I kind of started walking. But I will say that it took a really long time to adjust to walking. Okay, so let's talk about some dates, or just at least like timeline to give you guys an example of what I went through. So when I got my cast off, I believe I was on my boot for about 3 to 4 weeks. So week by week, I was removing, like you guys saw, I was removing those little pads. And then eventually, my doctor told me to just like remove my boot and had me start wearing my brace and basically started walking. So I didn't have my boot for that long, but I was still wearing my boot if I went to the gym and if I was walking for long periods of time. I just was so scared to let go of my boot for so long. I feel like it made me feel protected and it made my ankle feel secured. And so I also feel like this is part of the reason why, and I'll get to this part, but I am doing physical therapy now, but I feel like I was babying my Achilles so much, and I feel like that's part of the reason why I wasn't able to recover as quick. I mean, it's still a recovery process, but anyways, I got my boot removed. I started wearing my brace, and then with my brace, you can't wear every single shoe with the brace because the brace is so thick. So I'd kind of figure out what shoes I was gonna wear, and I kind of stuck to just like sandals, like those Birk slip-ons, and I just stuck to that because that's the only shoe that would allow for the space around my ankle. And so once I got more comfortable with walking, that's when I started to wear shoes. So I did take basically the whole month of July to kind of just practice walking and applying pressure and just moving it different ways. And then August, same thing. And then end of August, I went to Mexico. And in Mexico, I think I did the most walking that I had done since like my whole accident had happened. So in Mexico, it got swollen pretty fast. And I mean, as you guys saw in my last video towards the end, when we took that trip to California, it would just get swollen just by having it down. So in Mexico, it was the first place that it actually got pretty swollen for walking so long. I did notice with my scarring, like just from coming back from Mexico in kind of fall time and winter, that my scar it healed nice, but it was so bubbly. My Achilles was super, super bubbly. Like it was just so thick. And I just thought that was, the new way of my Achilles. Like I just thought that's how my Achilles was gonna look. I was like, it went through some heavy shit, it tore in half, but I was like, maybe that's just how my Achilles is supposed to look like. It's just supposed to be so chubby. So before I forget, because I had already forgot, in October, me and my roomies, my old roomies, hey roomies, if you're watching, I still call them roomies, but we went to a festival down in LA, and I remember I was so iffy about going because I was so concerned that I wasn't going to be able to walk for that long or just stand there for that long. And I was just so concerned about what type of shoes I was going to wear. But everything ended up to work out perfectly fine. I didn't get any swelling. My foot did fine. Like I was fine. So I feel like at that moment I was like, if I'm good to be doing this, I think I'm good to just kind of go back to my regular activities. And so I went back to Mexico in December, did a lot of walking, and I think in Mexico felt comfortable. Like I felt comfortable to be walking up and down and not worrying about it swollen. So it did take, I think it took like 3 months from when I took off my boot. So like in July, from like July to like September-ish, October, it took for my like swelling to finally just go away. But note that I was working from home, so I do work from home, so I don't have to be out and about all the time. I don't have to be walking. So I feel like because I was always home too, like it's taken me longer to recover. I don't know that it'll be this way for everybody, but I feel like it has took me a while. So anyways, back to just feeling comfortable in Mexico in December. So that's when I felt the most comfortable, I was like, okay, I'm, feeling a little bit better. And starting the new year this year, I was like, okay, I'm feeling confident about my Achilles. Like it's gonna be good, it's gonna be fine. So yeah, entering the year, I felt confident, I felt fine. And then I kind of started going to the gym more. And there wasn't anything at the gym where I was like, oh, like it's bothering me, I can't do this because of my Achilles. I don't run anymore. I just do cardio, walking or incline or the Stairmaster. I don't run. So I think it was like in February when I started to feel aching again, like on my Achilles, just like in the back area. And I just noticed that my Achilles was like super, super chubby, super swollen. And it just didn't really look normal. So I went to the doctor, and because I had not done physical therapy, he's like, it is looking a bit swollen. Like it shouldn't really look like this. And I thought that that was normal. So he's like, let's get you to go to a physical therapist, and they'll massage it out for you, and they'll kind of get it into place. Not into place, but they'll break out the scar tissue, and they'll have you do some exercises. So I've been doing physical therapy for the last 4 weeks now, so it's beginning of May. So I basically started beginning of April. I started my physical therapy, and my Achilles has just like, it feels so much better now. Like I feel like all that babying that I did for so long, like, and the scar tissue just being broken, in like just my therapist going in on my scar tissue has helped me so much. If you guys don't do physical therapy and your Achilles looks chubby and looks weird, like definitely let your doctor know so you can get into physical therapy sooner. I know my doctor didn't want me to do physical therapy right away because he wanted me to stretch my Achilles out on my own. He said sometimes physical therapists will just overstretch, and he didn't want me to do that. He kind of wanted me to stretch on my own, but I think I wasn't stretching hard enough on my own. So I'm really glad I'm seeing a physical therapist now. She's like really helped my Achilles a lot, and I see the improvements. On my first day, she took measurements of how far my Achilles was stretching. She took a different types of measurements, like at different angles, and she definitely said that my Achilles was like not stretching at its full potential. So definitely, if your Achilles doesn't look normal, or you can feel how much you can stretch. If it's not lining up to your other foot, definitely go see a physical therapist, and don't baby it too much either. I also have I had sensitivity kind of issues, not issues, but I was delicate to the touch. Like if you would touch me or if I scrubbed there, it was just so delicate. So that's part of your nerves. And so my therapist has just, with her breaking in my scar tissue, she's also kind of moving my nerves around and giving them that touch again. And so that's also been helping with touch. I feel like I'm not as sensitive anymore. So definitely recommend physical therapy, and don't baby your Achilles. Like it's not fun. There's really nothing fun about recovering from anything. So, just keep an eye on your recovery, and definitely pay attention to what your body's telling you. And yeah. So yeah, that summarizes the last 10 months for me. I know this maybe wasn't as in detailed as you guys would have liked it, and I really wish I would have kept vlogging. I feel like, I could have really caught good stuff or just vlogged good stuff for you guys, but I just didn't have the time. I wish I had somebody to edit my videos. That would just make everything easier. I could just vlog and could just have somebody edit and post. But I will definitely try my best to be more consistent for you guys and just for myself, because YouTube's something that I would really want to do long term. So I promise I will try to get a little more consistent. If you guys have any questions from the last 10 months, please drop a comment. I'll reply via comment. If you guys want me to make a video for my physical therapy, I can do that. Just let me know. But please let me know if you guys have any questions. And I'd be happy to get back to you guys. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close out today's video. Thank you all so much for your support, and thank you guys for watching, and thank you for still watching my videos. Like, I feel like a failure, not a failure, but I just feel bad because I haven't committed to you guys in the last 10 months. So Thank you guys for your support. Please drop some comments for any content ideas or anything you guys would like to see. I could do a day in my regular life now that I can walk, or I don't know, take you guys around town. Let me know. All right, guys, have a good one. Thanks.